everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star, and if you're new here, or you haven't yet, I would love for you to consider subscribing to the channel. It does help us feed our hungry hippos. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up to support the channel. Today is Monday, December 30th. So because it's a Monday, that means it's time for What Sold on eBay. And we have approximately 2 days left in 2024. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday and Christmas last week. And please have a safe and fun New Year's Eve. I always remind everyone, if you drink, please don't drive. But have a good time, whatever it looks like to you. I'll be in my pajamas in the living room eating some takeout with Keith, watching some movies. All right, I'm going to keep this week's What Sold on eBay short and sweet. And we all know that's a lie because I'm a talker and I like to talk. But I didn't pull up as many items as I had been. I wanted to just go over a couple of items with you. Of course, all the plush that sold are here. By the way, we are looking at December 23rd through December 29th. So that's the week we're looking at. I have every single plush up. And then just a couple pairs of jeans to talk about brands and pieces of jewelry. Actually, only one pair of jeans and something else that's denim. Today is my first day back after taking a 5-day break for Christmas. So today is all about catching up. And then tomorrow I have to prepare for taking Wednesday off again for New Year's Day. But I'll be back Thursday, and hopefully by the end of the week, I'll have everything caught up and be back where I should be. This is why it's important to always have banks. I schedule our listings out 21 days ahead on eBay. So when I take 5 days off, when I come back, I just have to go on the end and schedule those days that I missed. But while I was off, stuff was still listing itself. And I can easily schedule those listings out because I have listings that are already built and ready to go. Banks are so super important, and we're going to talk about those a lot more in the new year. But it is easy for me to catch up, and I really like that I can take time off without stress, and I want that for all of you. I really focus a lot on organization and things like that at the end of the year and going into the new year. So we'll talk more about that. But I don't want to keep you too long today. Again, I have to catch up on some stuff. I'm sure that everyone's busy. So in this second to last day of 2024, let's look at what sold the last full week of 2024. We'll start with the plush. This is an American Wago elephant plush. So I did put $13 shipping on him because he did weigh over a pound and he shipped in a box. I get the free priority boxes at USPS.com. I don't pay for the supplies. He's about I would say $35 to $40 plush all in. I had marked him down a little bit on our sale. I want to show you his tag. This is a good brand to look for. These are vintage plush. They're usually larger animals, and they are typically going to be realistic looking animals, which are always a good buy. We have a Disney Pixar. I'm trying to find my list here. I made some notes. Okay. Disney Pixar Doug, the dog. It does talk. It is interactive. However, I don't send batteries with mine. So what I do in the description, I also sell ones that don't work anymore. You can sell electronic or talking or dancing plush if they don't work. You just need to make sure that you notate in several places, because we all know buyers don't pay attention, that it doesn't work anymore. And of course, you would have to lower the price to accommodate that. However, Doug works, so I always put tested and works. And then I say what batteries are required and that they're not included. Now, you can include the batteries with your plushies if you'd like, if you think it gives them more value, if you can raise the price on them, or you think it'll make yours sell a little bit more quickly. But you cannot send the batteries inside the plush. You must remove them and ship them separately. You can put them in a Ziploc bag or wrap them together with a piece of eBay tape. They just can't be in the plush. Personally, I don't send the batteries with the plush. I have a pack here I use to test. And I don't test just one animal at a time. So when I get like a new bulk buy or a wholesale lot of plush, When I find electronic ones, I pull them out and separate them. I have a separate box in my office, and when that gets full, I will sit and take the time one afternoon to test all the animals in that box. It's called batch work, and it's important. Batch work is so super important for your productivity. Next, we have a Great Wolf Lodge Violet the Wolf plush backpack. And it says Scoops on it, and it is a bag. It is also a plush stuffed animal. So I do put these in the plush category, but I always put backpack, zip around, bag, things like that as keywords. I put the brand last on this particular plush because I felt like Fiesta is sort of a low-end bread and butter brand. It's not as important. What's important about this plush is the fact that it's Great Wolf Lodge. So keep that in mind as well. You always want to build your titles most important to least important keywords. Everything that's super important up front. I did take a best offer of $15 on Violet with $7 shipping. Next, we have Russ, Ruby the reindeer. She's a love pet, and she's got her tag, so I was able to determine that she's a Russ love pet, LUV, and her name is Ruby. She's also vintage. I don't know why that's not in the title. She must be an older plush. Anyway, she's super cute. She's covered in like a little green fabric for Christmas. She's kind of fat and chubby and cute. I did sell her for $11.60 plus $18 shipping. Dixie got $9 plus $5.50 shipping. So we had 5 plush sales last week, which is pretty good. The week of Christmas, usually sales will definitely slow down. The deadline for shipping in time for Christmas was December 19th. And you'll usually see your sales slow down going into Christmas. After Christmas, they should pick up a little bit again. Folks will have money and gift cards that they were given as holiday gifts. And we're going to be going into tax time soon. If you're a clothing seller, it is said that Q1 is actually our Q4. As people get their tax returns, they'll start shopping for themselves. So now let's look at a couple pieces of jewelry. This is a vintage copper filigree teardrop locket. So yes, it does open, and I showed a picture of it opening. And you can price pendants the same as you would necklaces. I do have a jewelry pricing guide available for you guys for free. It's linked down below. You can see what I price items at. If it's a fancy, really pretty pendant, I'm going to price it the same as a necklace. Not having a chain doesn't really mean anything. And in the new year, Keith and I will be starting to list on Etsy. We're going to start selling on Etsy in 2025. It's one of our goals. A lot of pendants like this that don't have a necklace, you can list as DIY on there as crafting. So keep that in mind. This sold for $18.99. So I accepted an offer of $1 less plus $5 shipping. And then we have a vintage Greyhound pendant. And that's the other thing. If it's vintage, you can sell it on Etsy. This is going to make all of us feel old probably, but to be vintage, items only need to be from 2004 and older. And in my mind, I still think of vintage as 1980s, but listen, we're all getting older, right? All right, so this is a vintage Greyhound pendant. Dog race, Art Deco, these are all good keywords to have on something like this. And this is just a pendant as well. You know, I did take a best offer of $18.99 on this as well. $1 less plus $5 shipping. Next, we have Adriana Goldschmied. Y'all know that this is a good brand. These are bolos. You always want to be on the lookout for these. When I was doing the research to update my jeans guide for the year, this is a brand that didn't change in price. A lot of brands lost around $5 on my jeans pricing guide. A lot of brands definitely sell a lot slower. The sell-through rate stayed about the same on this brand, and the pricing stayed the same for sure. This is a recognizable brand. Of course, when I first started reselling, I could fetch $40 to $50 for this brand, but over time, folks do race to the bottom. I'm just happy to see that from 24 to 25, these are still comping at the same price as they did a year ago. So these jeans sold for $24.49 plus $7 shipping. They normally would sell for a little bit more, but we do run a 30% off sale on our weekend. These are the Prima cigarette leg jeans. So again, If they're kind enough to give you a name, use it. The Prima cigarette leg is definitely a style or a name of these jeans in this brand that people are going to be looking for. And the last thing I want to show you is a poop brand, but a unique item. So you probably, if you've watched any of my videos in the past, you have probably heard me say before that when it comes to denim, there are certain items that are almost exempt to brands, and that's booty shorts and denim jackets. You can take the worst poopy brand, I'm talking like Celebrity Pink, and have a pair of cut off denim shorts and sell them for $18. You cannot sell Celebrity Pink jeans for $2 free ship. Nobody wants them as poop. So booty jeans, booty shorts, booty shorts, denim jackets, overalls, and dresses, long maxi denim skirts, things like that. They're kind of their own unique system or different universe. You can have poop brands and still sell them for decent bread and butter money. I get a lot of stuff like that from the thread boxes that I order. This is Merona. I would never on purpose buy Merona jeans. I don't care if they were 50 cents or stuff a bag sale. I would leave them behind unless they were plus size. I might get them for plus size if they were like 99 cents. But this denim button front shirt dress is unique. It's got roll tab sleeves. It's a dress. It's like a chambray. I should have put chambray in the title, to be honest with you. And it sold for $12.19. Of course, it would have gone for a little bit more if it weren't on sale. And $7 shipping. So someone paid almost $20 for a poop brand just because it's a dress. And $20 is a solid bread and butter brand to me in my world and my business model. So just wanted to talk a little bit about that with you. I did recently update all of our guides for 2025. I briefly mentioned that earlier when I mentioned the sell-through rate and the price on the Adriana Goldschmieds. We have a plush guide, a jeans guide, and a clothing guide. They are all updated with brand new fresh information for 2025. And right now, through New Year's Eve, midnight Eastern time, I'm running a sale on the bundle of all three, which is normally $59.99. I'm doing 50% off on the bundle. So for $29.99, you can get all three guides. That's only $5 more than buying one guide alone. Get all three. Start off the year with tons of information at your fingertips. If you aren't aware what my guides include, I'll have a video pop up for you at the end. If you want to take advantage of the 50% discount, the links are down below for the bundles. Use code HIPPO New Year at checkout and it will apply that 50% off for you. Go be productive. Go make some money. Take some time off for New Year's. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Bye.